Hi, y'all. It's Pig, and it's been a while, and I apologize for that. Life happened. I don't remember sending a video or not, but I've gotten a job. I've been working, finishing up my hopefully, well, should be last few classes of college. So I've just been busy, but there's been a lot of news and a lot of things I want to discuss. So this is simply my 2-year anniversary of the channel video. I missed it by about 2 months, but we don't talk about that part. Um, but yeah, it's been 2 years of, well, initially the virtual reality experience, and then adopted into the VR Pig to switch up my brand. And I thought with going into a year two, let's change up the scenery. So we have a brand new homeworld that you'll be seeing, maybe a few other places that I feel like describe my current love and usage in VR, because it's changed a lot. VR chat has become an entity, to say the least. I'm making a full video about my own personal issues with the current state of VR chat and what it's led in general VR. There is a bit more in-depth video that I'm working on, a few more than changing my style of content. I like these kind of talking to the camera parts, but I want to do more edited content, more not scripted because I like ad-libbing and talking out, but more heavily edited, bit more voiceover on gameplay and such. So, the first one I'm doing of that is a sad one. Anyone kept in the news might have seen what happened with Toast Interactive. If you haven't, should have a video coming out pretty soon. Again, I'm still working on getting back into the flow of content. My schedule is a little lightening a little bit, so we'll see how that goes. But no promises. I will work on making more videos. I have a few more ideas. I want to do some actual just VR gameplays, similar to how I did back in the first year of this channel, because we're going into year 3 now. But those were just horror maps, and they weren't really all that enjoyable. Experienced by the recording, not that well edited. It was just here's the raw gameplay. I want to change that. I'll announce what it is. I am getting a few of my friends to get together, and similar because it's been going all over YouTube, but I've genuinely enjoyed it, has been the Broken Script Minecraft mod, doing it in VR, seeing how it goes, seeing how well it works. Anyone who's seen how I am with horror and everything knows I am not the best with VR horror, but I feel like that's changed with other horror experience I've had, which kind of brings me into teasing a longer video that I'm working on, well, the channel that started my YouTube career, PigmanQ5, where my name comes from. That channel that has been linked on other stuff is in my Discord account, everything if you join the server. I am working on a video currently on a game, Kinetopet, the first horror game to genuinely terrify me. There is a lot of parts that you just don't see in most people's videos that are playing it because they only have one monitor, especially being on a 3-monitor setup. It was genuinely terrifying, and something I didn't know I could experience horror-wise. So that's a little teaser if you like my style of kind of talking content, but not necessarily related to VR, and you want to see other stuff, you can go check that out. That'll be up eventually. That's going to be a lot of editing and scripting and stuff that I have to learn to do. But bringing up, because I mentioned the Discord, thank you to the a handful of people, I think it's like 20 members now, who joined through videos. A lot of you joined asking for help about setting up the jank full body tracking, which I love. I haven't been able to help as much as I thought I would. I've just been busy. I've been working a lot. But I generally say I love my job, so it's been that hard on me, but it does suck not being able to make content. I haven't been VR chat nearly as much as also I haven't been recording. The few times I do get on, it's been on to really talk to some of my friends, and by the time I want to record a video, I'm too just tired, and I know I wouldn't make good content. So working on changing habits and being able to actually record, because I do miss video creation. And thank you to, I believe, time of recording, the 182 people who subscribed. Y'all are fucking legends, and thank you for subscribing to Zywascribe, a dumbass who just likes talking about tech. So more of that coming, and even in, I want to say, more of the security side of things I've done, working on a few minor projects, testing some things out, seeing how things go. Um, I've seen a few videos of people, the trolling content in VR chat. I don't like trolling, I like being an asshole, but one thing I do like is testing out OPSEC and getting access to things I shouldn't. So I kind of want to have some fun. A series I remember, I believe I mentioned in a video a while ago, it's always been an idea of breaking into bar worlds, but like testing the world itself. You don't really need to know those secrets if you're just good at talking and acting like you belong somewhere. So we're gonna test my own abilities that I've gotten through certifications and talking in person and such, and see how well it goes. So if you'd love to see that journey, that'll happen, but I can't give any time promises on that because I might do 80 attempts and it's just me getting beaten down to people like, you don't actually belong here or anything, or I could do it on the first try. So we'll see how that goes. But I don't want to take any more of your time, so anyone watching this, genuinely from the bottom of my heart, thank you. I never thought anyone would ever watch this channel, but I have multiple videos reach over 1,000 views, which is more than I ever thought I would get. So truly, thank you from the bottom of my heart. It means so much that, even if it's the algorithm pushing, anyone who's watched this, if you've watched to the end, thank you. And I hope I'm able to continue making content that you enjoy. Even with me wanting to diversify and switch out from the talking about patch notes or just, oh, VR, check out this update. If it's a major thing like age verification, yes. But hell, even when I just got on to record this, they added new features like hand tracking and face tracking on desktop, which is cool, but behind a paywall. So I don't feel like making videos on features that you have to pay extra money for. I've grounded this channel on the fact of the budget gamer. One of my favorite videos I've done was my trick and how to get on getting a VR headset for only $100. So, all that being said, thank you for your time. Thank you for being here. And have a good one, y'all. Bye.